Hey, my Liptons. So I wanted to come in here. It's been a minute since I did anything wrestling related, but I wanted to come in here because there was some big news that happened last night. Um, I guess after years of yearning, of complaining, of just like at this point we have been on our knees begging for the WWE to turn John Cena heel. Like it I would say like we've been begging for this for 20 years, okay? But if y'all have been on my channel, y'all will know that like I've kind of fell off like the wrestling bandwagon. Like I haven't been watching Raw consistently or any other wrestling products, AEW, WWE, like all of them. So, but I have been, keeping up little by little by the YouTube videos that I see. So I did not actually watch the full Elimination Chamber last night, but when I woke up this morning and I went on Twitter, I saw the trending news about John Cena. I was like, what happened with John Cena? Why he trending for? What happened? So I YouTube it. I watched the full thing. John Cena turns heel. He sold his soul to The Rock. Okay? Now, can I be, listen, the wrestling fans that are here, let me be honest. I'm good. You know me. I'm always the unpopular opinion kind of person. Because this is going to be an unpopular opinion video. Even though, like, I feel like as of right now, it does feel very surreal. It feels like we've been yearning for this for a long time. At the time when I was a hardcore fan, and now I would consider myself a casual fan of wrestling, like, I've been wanting John Cena to turn heel. Like, for so many years, the fans have been wanting that, to the point where, like, when John Cena was a baby-faced, fans were booing him out the building. I just feel like this is a bit too little too late kind of thing. I just think that, and obviously unpopular opinion, y'all guys can tell me what y'all guys think, but I don't know. I feel, even though yes, it's like, oh my God, like it's cool. Like, him and The Rock, at one point The Rock and John Cena were rivals. They had two WrestleManias, so it's like, so it looks cool for now. But I think that right now we're at heightened emotions. But I think once the temperature calms down and we come to like the realization of it all, y'all, John Cena's only gonna be here until like the end of 2025. Like he did a whole press conference saying like how like he's only gonna be here for like 10 months and that is it. Like he's retiring. He's done. And I know there are going to be some fans that are going to be like, oh no, they say that all the time, but they end up staying, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. I think John Cena is serious. I think right now John Cena has, Hollywood contracts. He's in the, DC world, the Warner world of things. He has his Peacemaker deal. So it's just like John Cena definitely wants to focus solely on Hollywood as of right now. And I think that, of course, like, John Cena, he loves the WWE. He loves the business. And he wants to give them one more go before he exits the premises. And I just feel like because to me, this heel John Cena, we need to be able to milk this out. We can't just milk this out for 10 months. Like, we need to milk this out for like a good, cute little 1 to 2 years. I personally feel like. I just personally feel like we need to be able to milk this out for 2 years. And I feel like John only being here for 10, 11 months, it's like, okay, like he's going to be here 10, 11 months. And then once the new year comes, he's gone. The Rock is gone. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows about The Rock? And then the ratings are going to go back to pummeling, going down the toilet. So I just feel like personally for me, if they wanted like a whodunit, if they wanted a like let someone kind of come in and and be on The Rock's team. Well, first of all, before I even get to that, I'm like, okay, the Travis Scott factor of this all too, I could have done without this. I personally could have done without Travis Scott. If anything, Roman should have been there in that ring with The Rock and John Cena. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm kind of over the celebrity stuff with WWE. Like, to me, and it's no shade, obviously unpopular opinion, but like, to me, it seems like more and more as the years go on, WWE is so heavily reliant on celebrities to pop a rating. And it's kind of annoying because it's like, I felt like back in the day, back in the Attitude Era, the celebrities wanted to come to the WWE. It's like the celebrities wanted the WWE rub. It wasn't the other way around. So it's just like, to me, to continue to see all these celebrities like all up in the ring. Like I remember Speed was in the Royal. It's just like, and like the Logan Pauls of the world. It's like, okay, like back in the Attitude Era, the celebrities, they'll be sitting in with the audience, watching the show, just like, and watching the real stars, watching the Stone Cold Steve Austin's, the Rocks. I remember LeBron James was watching Stone Cold Steve Austin from the audience. It's like, yes, we acknowledged him, but like he wasn't in the ring. And it's like, unless they're gonna be using Travis Scott to be like some form of like Dennis Rodman kind of thing, like of the NWO, they're trying to make that kind of faction. And if they're just using Travis Scott just to use him for this sole factor for the Elimination Chamber, we're not going to see him ever again. I think that this was a complete waste of time. Roman should have been in that position, and Roman should have been the one teaming up with The Rock and John Cena against CodyRhodes. Because let's be very clear, they didn't. If you really think about it, they never followed up with the story of last year's WrestleMania, where CodyRhodes beat Roman for the title. So it's like, I definitely felt like Roman should have been. But then again, too, I also feel like this is where I also gotta, I feel like, John Cena turning heel at this moment in time, when he's only going to be here for 10 months, didn't make any sense. If anything, I wish that CM Punk could have turned heel. I think that CM Punk, and I know I'm probably going to be like, there's going to be some fans going to be like, no, CM Punk is not. But I just feel like since CM Punk has left AEW, what has CM Punk really done? Like, I feel like we haven't really seen anything come out of CM Punk's run since he's came back to the WWE. I feel like the only newsworthy thing when it came to CM Punk, when he came to WWE, was him getting on Ariel Helwani's show talking about his experience in AEW. Like, that was like the last time I actually talked about CM Punk. I feel like and plus CM Punk has never, main evented WrestleMania. So it's like, and plus CM Punk is not getting any younger, y'all. Like, can we be for real? At least John Cena is in shape. Like, John Cena can come back another year. And he could honestly done this heel turn a year from now. But CM Punk is very injury prone. That's number one. Number two, like, I don't see CM Punk being here for like the next year. So if anything, I feel like I wish they could have substituted John Cena for CM Punk to turn heel, give us another heel, because CM Punk is also a good heel. I think he's a very underrated heel. And CM Punk can also talk good on the mic. So it's like, I just feel like, especially for the fact that, CM Punk is not a part-timer the way that John Cena and The Rock is. So I think if you want consistency, I would have substituted John Cena for CM Punk in this role. Or, I have so many options. Or it could have been Drew McIntyre. There's so many people, well, not so many, very few, that I feel like could have taken this. And I think that Drew McIntyre is another one that needs the rub, low-key. Like, he needs something. So, even though it's like, yes, we are in these surreal times where John Cena has finally turned heel, and I think that, but it's also a little too late. Like, it's like, y'all could have gave us a John Cena heel turn 10 years ago. Like, that's when it was like, when the crowd was, like, I feel like the crowd feels like, oh, it's kind of expected, or it's kind of like, oh, well, yeah, like, finally we have it, but like, I don't know, like, we're not as like, oh, like shook. You know what I mean? We're not shook as we should be. At least as I should be. I would have appreciated this more. It's like, I know people are trying to compare this to the Hulk Hogan thing, but like I said, if they would have, if John Cena would have turned heel 10 years ago, I think then we can make those comparisons between Hulk Hogan going into the NWO and John Cena turning heel in 2025. But because they waited so long, and let's be very clear too, when Hulk Hogan turned heel was in the NWO, that was years. Like, they milked that for years. Obviously before they were beating a dead horse, but like, still, like, Hulk Hogan was heel for a very long time. And it's like, if this is going to go for the way, like, John Cena is only going to be here for a cute 10 months, then if we really think about it, it's going to be a waste of time. It is. I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like if we were gonna get a John Cena heel turn, we should have been milking this John Cena heel turn for 2 years coming. We needed a good 2 years out of John Cena being a heel. But I don't know. I don't know. Of course, like I think that this is gonna definitely bring some ratings up. I think that there are gonna be, the hardcore marks that are gonna be like, oh my God, John Cena finally, of course, and of course I'm also gonna keep up now because I am a little interested to see John Cena's intentions and the storyline or where it goes from here and why he made the deal with The Rock to quote unquote sell his soul. To sell his soul and everything. But I also hope that they also address the Roman factor. Like, where is Roman Reigns? Like, I just feel like I don't know. This should have been a follow up. I feel like especially after WrestleMania, because it's like, where was the follow up after Roman lost the title to CodyRhodes? So that's why I don't know. If they were gonna create a faction and John Cena to be a part of it, then Roman should have been a part of this piece. But I mean, they got Travis Scott out here trying to pop a rating, but we'll see. But then again, I also think this is gonna do good numbers, like especially coming into Raw tomorrow. And like I said, if they're gonna do it, they need to milk this, give us good writing, good storylines. Like I actually think this would do good numbers for Netflix. But yeah, listen, The Rock is back too. Listen, one thing about The Rock plays a good heel and he also plays a good baby face. So we can always depend on The Rock to come back and I guess you could say save the WWE. Like, because if you really think about it, if you take The Rock and John Cena out of, the WWE, like especially at this moment right now in 2025, it's like the WWE is a bore. So I do think that this is definitely going to create some buzz, clearly, because it was trending all over Twitter. People are excited. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens from here and look forward to Monday Night Raw tomorrow. But yeah, you guys tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. How do you guys feel about John Cena turning heel in 2025? Do you guys feel like it's the right time for him to turn heel? Or do you guys feel like maybe it should have happened maybe 10, 15 years ago? When he was at the height of his career and he was there for very committed to being a full-timer compared to now him being a part-timer. So you guys tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 1,000 subscribers and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.